Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chats. Today is March 21st, 2023. We are going to do things a little different this morning. First off, we want to wish Jillian a happy vacation. Hopefully she misses us so much that she'll get on YouTube and watch Coffee Chats. And if she does, we want to thank her for last week. It was a wonderful week here at Ridge Point. So she fought through her illness, a few things going on in her life that weren't so pleasant around her pet, but she fought through and we had a good week. Next, we're going to do birthdays because we need to get people singing to get them in make sure they're awake. Tomorrow, Joel Mead's birthday. On the 24th, we have 4 birthdays. We've got Ellen Anderson, Annette Erlinson, Geraldine Dietrich, and Edith Thielman. And on the 26th, we've got Amira Benedict and Jean Hyde. And on the 22nd, what did I say today is 21st? Keith and Bev Anderson have their anniversary. They were married in 1958, so that makes it about 64 years, 65 years? 63 years. 65 years. Is anyone checking my math? Thank heavens, because I'm sure it's wrong. Okay, a couple things I wanted to mention. Housekeeping things. Things that I hate to waste your time with, and I say waste, but it's really not a waste of time, only because the trays and the silverware and all the stuff that disappears from lunch, please don't throw them away. Get them back in the bins where they belong, and we'll be fine. We had a problem with the washer on 4th floor in the east building, and it would become unbalanced because people were putting rugs and heavy things in there, and if the load isn't big enough and you put too much water in, that can create a problem. All of that stuff. And so I was working with a person from that floor, and I made a sign. No rugs, large items, whatever. And I went to put it up on the wall. And I looked at the sign, it's already there. I've only been here 26 years, so I've only read every sign about 100 times. But, point being, read the laundry signs. We all get into our groove and rut, and I'll say groove and leave rut out a bit. We get into our groove and we do things the same thing over and over, and sometimes that's counterintuitive. Though it works for us, it might not work for others. So if we just be more aware of some of the signs and things around here, that would be great. If you go in your washer turned off mid-cycle, note that and ask yourself why. And if it's because you have a big rug in there or whatever, don't do rugs. If it's out of balance, read the sign. Make sure you're compliant with all the requests on the sign. If you're not, fix it. If you are, talk to the front desk. Okay. Some good stuff coming up. Today at 10 o'clock, we've got 2 tech classes today and tomorrow with Dennis. The first one today at 10 o'clock, Marion Hall, is online purchases. How many purchase things online? All right. Let's make sure you do it safely and securely. You will be taught how to make purchases so you feel comfortable. In addition, we will focus on how to make purchases specifically on your phone or tablet device. I can tell you on my phone, I'm wasting money because I'll give you an example. I have a rangefinder. When you golf, there's what's called a rangefinder, and you can look at your phone, and your phone will tell you how far you are from the green and how far you are from the pin. So if you hit a certain club 150 yards and your phone says you're 150 yards from the pin, use that club. In my case, it's a 8-iron, but anyway. But I have to pay a subscription of $3.99 a month. Well, I had my hernia surgery in September, so I haven't golfed since September, yet I've been paying $3.99 a month for my rangefinder subscription. So, let's make this all about me this morning, right? Tomorrow, we will learn about internet safety and how to save information online. In addition, the class will demonstrate ways to prevent you from getting hacked. Okay? Another thing, how many of you are getting texts from a text message from someone saying, oh, your PayPal account is out of date, or your Amazon account? Please, please do not respond to those. That's all BS. Don't respond to those. Okay?
Delete them.
Delete them. And if you go down to the bottom, it says delete and report as junk. Now, I've done that a few times, yet I keep getting them. Don't do that. Why?
Because they now have your address.
Okay. Don't do that, I guess. Thursday, the excursion. This looks really cool. Textile Center, National Center for Fiber Art. Is it cool? What looks really good is the market at Malcolm Yards.
And that really is.
Where is that? Is that St. Paul or Minneapolis?
Minneapolis.
Where in Minneapolis?
Off of University Avenue. Where
It's just east of the U,
it used to be.
north of
It
University.
used to be. I forgot.
I don't even know what direction University runs by the U.
North.
East and west?
Northwest,
It's
southeast.
west.
Yeah.
It's near the bridge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's between 280 and the U.
And what did it used to be when they gutted it out? It used to be something that,
Yeah.
By KSP, KSTP.
Yeah, this side of it, but yeah, it's,
Okay.
used to be industrial area.
9 separate food concepts, including a bar with 17 batch cocktails and an innovative self-pour tap wall with beer, wine, and non-alcoholic offerings. They've got Asian cuisine, they've got vegetable cuisine, they've got Japanese fish market, ice cream and burgers, Argentinian food, excuse me, I don't know how to say that. Fresh-made pastas and meatballs, steamed dumplings, sandwich and soup, Detroit-style pizza, all that stuff. Thursday.
oh, it used to be Harris Plumbing.
It used to be Harris Plumbing. Well, isn't that appetizing? Okay.
No, this is where they sold all the appliances and things, not flushing.
Very good. All right. At this time, I'd like to call Pat up, and she's got a few words, and she wants a few minutes to share some information with you. So, you can do this, Pat.
I know, you just gotta say that.
Yep.
I don't even mean. I thought I was gonna be able to get through this, but I'm gonna be gone for a few months. I'm sorry. I found out about a month ago that I have ampullary cancer, and
Pat found out a month ago that she's got ampullary cancer.
Stay strong, Pat. You
I know,
keep us going.
I
Stay
know.
strong.
I'm trying to stay really strong. I know I'm going to be stronger on the other side after the surgery, but I'm having a hard time to get to there. And one of the big things is because I know the desk is going to run fine, but I'm just going to miss all of you so much. And you're my family. And I just love you all so much. And I'm going to ask for your prayers, and I know I'll get them. And I just love you all so much.
And Pat is absolutely sincere with her words. There are a few things that I want to say. We want to wear a mask around Pat. We want to keep the hugs to a minimum. We have a person starting tomorrow that's going to fill in for Pat.
I have to go upstairs, I think, now.
Okay?
Thank you.
Oh, why do you have to go upstairs? Oh no, have a seat.
Have some love.
Yeah. Exactly, feel the love, because it's all over this place.
I do.
All over this place. Okie dokie, right? Okie dokie. So what we plan on is we're going to have someone come and train in over the next few days. We're going to have that person work with Jessica on the phones. And then Thursday and Friday, when we're going to bring her over to the East Desk and get her acquainted with the East Desk, what we're thinking of doing is putting Pat in Marion Hall, and anyone that wants to come and visit her and talk to her and love her and pray with her or do whatever it is, you're open to anything, right?
I am.
Yep.
I am.
You can spend some one-on-one time with her. So,
I just want to say to you, Jeff, that was such a nice idea. I just appreciate, I never would have thought of that, but I appreciate it very much. 'Cause
gosh,
I do.
she finally complimented me after all this
You
time.
have witnesses.
Yeah.
Yep. But what I can tell you, Pat, I'm not alone. We all want to say we love you.
Absolutely.
We do. And this isn't about anything other than the human condition, folks. When someone comes into your life that means something, and you get an opportunity to share that with them, the only shitty thing is that we have to wait for a time like this to do something like that. And Pat means a lot to us. She does. And so if we have a chance to show her how much she means to us, great. And if you don't show up, that doesn't mean you don't like her. So anyway,
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
does anyone have any questions? I mean, if you do, I mean, Pat's here. We can maybe get, yeah.
I don't know what the condition is. What?
Is it ampullary?
Ampullary.
Ampullary cancer. There's an ampullary duct that connects to the pancreas. And there are some tumors in there. Next Wednesday, Pat's going to have surgery.
Where?
Abbott. And part of the surgery will be called a Whipple procedure. WHIPPLE. PPLE. And from how I understand it, and I'm saying as how I understand it, does that not mean by any stretch how it's going to be. But that ampullary duct is basically in the center of her trunk of her body. And to get at it, they've got to move organs. It's gonna be an 8 to 10 hour surgery. And she's going to have an incision down the front of her. Am I getting too much into this?
Yeah, you got it
Pat.
right. Yep. Oh, you what? I'm sorry. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably better. It makes me, I think, a little bit better.
Okay.
Being at work is what makes me
And
very
to
better.
get down at that, they've got to move stuff and actually cut some things out. So part of her pancreas may be removed, part of her stomach. They're going to bypass the small intestine. It's a very sophisticated and laborious procedure. So the best way to get through that is to have good doctors, and her doctor has done a number of these, and to have all kinds of prayers and love going your way.
That she's got lots of.
And that she's got lots of. Thank you. So.
I feel that. I feel it. I feel it here. I feel it. Every day I feel it.
She feels that here. Every day she feels it. Now that it's kind of out there, she'll feel even more of it. So, speaking for Pat, she loves each and every one of you and appreciates all the good thoughts and prayers, and her family will keep us updated. Hopefully she'll be calling and keeping us updated. This is just a part of life we all have to go through at one point or another, and we'll get through this together.
Together.
Okie dokie, everybody.
All right, thank you, folks. All right, and then I just ask, remember, wear a mask. We'll try to get some time Thursday and Friday in Marion Hall. And thank you, everyone. Have a good day and a good week.